I am standing up for once, which is a lot different, and I've been gone for like way too long, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm back, and I really want to talk about fear, about good fear versus bad fear. Good fear can be something akin to nervousness or apprehension or worry, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to label it under fear, the umbrella term of fear, and call it good fear. And then bad fear is just like actual terror. I don't know, someone's gonna kill you, that kind of fear. So basically a little while ago, I felt both types of fear in one day, and it got me thinking like, wow, fear is this really multi-dimensional emotion. I had an audition for a musical, which is something I don't do. I don't like to sing in front of people, and I was terrified, like heart pounding, stomach churning, like the stereotypical like stage fright, which is fear, but like it's good fear. I call it good fear because it motivates you to do better. When you're worried about an audition, you're not wanting, well, never mind, that's a story for another day. In this situation, when I was afraid of this audition, it wasn't a fear that made me want to run away from it and not do it. It was a fear that made me want to do the best that I could. It made me want to practice more and more and more and keep trying to improve myself and improve all the aspects of my audition so I would do good in the long run. And that's a good fear to have, because if you don't feel that kind of fear, like, do you care about anything? That was a weird way to word it, but like, I think that stage fright is good because it means you want to do good. It means you're not happy, not necessarily not happy. It means that you are not satisfied with what you are currently doing and you want to do better. And doing better is always good. Just let me know if I'm not making sense, because I feel like I'm not, but I feel like I also am, and I don't have a script for this video, so it's very all over the place. So I get done with the audition and I come home. The weight from all of that stage fright had been lifted and thrown away, and everything was done. I laid it all out on the table. It wasn't in my hands anymore. The fear served its purpose and it was gone. But I look over there because this is where my bed is, and that brings me to the bad fear that I experienced. Basically, my bed is in like the corner of my room, so when I'm like browsing on my laptop, whatever, I sit with my back against the wall. And after the audition, I was on my laptop and I see movement out of the corner of my eye. And I think like, oh, it's a lizard, like Florida. Oh my gosh, a lizard. Maybe some small bug. And I look down and I see what is the biggest spider I have ever seen in my entire life. And when I say my life flashed before my eyes, easily this big, including legs, big, furry, it was, I froze. I did not know what to do. I was just looking at it and it was looking at me, and we were just looking at each other, and it was just not a fun time. It was not a good eye contact to be having. After the carcass was disposed of, oh my gosh, I went nuts with the Raid. Mind you, it's like 2 a.m. so I'm probably like poisoned with Raid, but I sprayed down every inch of my room. I am not strong enough to move my bed by myself. But from sheer terror, I found the power to drag my bed into the center of my room, and it stayed there for like 3 days. For like 3 days, I slept with the fan on, all the lights on, with the bed in the center of my room, and everything moved away from the walls. Like, it was bad. Oh my gosh, I was petrified from that spider. And that's a bad fear you want to have. Well, it's good because fight or flight, isn't that what fear is for? But either way, I call that bad fear because it doesn't make you want to do better in life. It makes you want to run or kill. I did kind of both at that moment. So bad fear is just bad. Good fear is good. There was no moral to this story. It's just me figuring out that fear is a multifaceted emotion. See you guys soon, I guess. That was such an anticlimactic ending.